Let's begin by making the hats. There's two ways to do the hats. You can either cut out each of these little sections, or you can roll your clay out and kind of mold it into the shape of the hat. We'll start by warming up our clay, and then we'll roll it into a ball. And then, once we have that, we'll press it flat between our fingers and press and pull, rolling it out. We'll want it about this thickness. We'll take our little template, set it on our clay, and first we'll mark it out with our toothpick, just so we have a mark just in case we accidentally bump the template. And then we'll take our little blunt edge cutting tool and go around our template. And if you cut the templates out, you can have multiple people working on multiple sizes of gnomes. You can also purchase just this little template on Miniezhshop and print it out if you have more people wanting to make the same size of gnome. Okay, once you have that, kind of make the edges nice and smooth by tapping them or smoothing them. And then we are going to fold our hat and match up the ends right here all the way to the tip, like so. And then we're going to smooth those lines. So take one of your fingers and stick it into the hat, and then we're going to use that as a backer to support our clay as we smooth it. So continue to smooth until you have smoothed your lines all the way out. And sometimes they're stubborn, but just have some patience with it. It's just really fun to work with the clay. All right, once you have your little hat the way you would like it, we're just going to tap around the bottom to make sure it sits flat. And then we'll take our template again. The large template shows you which little template piece goes to which portion. And what you're going to want to do is with each of the clay pieces, you'll make sure that you can see the outer edge. So we'll warm up our clay, roll it into a ball, and then set it there. As you can see, mine's too small, so I'm going to add some more clay. And if yours is too big, you can take away clay. It may take a couple attempts, but you got this. So about that size, but to confirm, we'll put the head in the hat, and if it fits properly in a way that you like it, we'll leave it. Next, we'll make the nose. Take some more clay, warm it up, and roll it into a ball between your fingers because it's little, and then kind of roll it side to side to make an oval shape. Then we will set it on our template, see if it's within that boundary. If it is, then we can put the hat back on our head and plop the nose right below the hat line. Then take off our hat, tap that nose down a little bit, and we'll take our toothpick and smooth in the nose just around the edge so that it sticks. Just smoothing it all the way around. All right, give it another little tap. We'll set that down for a second. Take our skin colored clay again, and we are going to use the arms template portion to just roll the ball and see about, you want about that much clay to plop on top of our gnome's head. This is so we have somewhere to attach the beard to later on. Tap it into the top, take our toothpick again, and smooth it in. Before you smooth it in though, make sure your hat still fits. And this little lump, it doesn't matter what color it is. So if you're running low on skin color, you can make it whatever color you want it to be. Now we will make our body. Take the color you want your gnome's body to be, warm it up, roll it into a ball, and then start to roll it back and forth into a little cylinder. Kind of tap it down and then check and see if that's the size, about the size, and then you can tap the top while holding the bottom to make the top portion rounded, kind of like this. And then take the bottom portion and twist it on your tabletop so that it'll be setting secure on your tabletop. And once you have that, you can size it up, see if you like the size. I like that size. So we will take a toothpick and snap it in half for the medium, but just size it up on your body, and you'll want just a little portion to stick out the top, about halfway into the head, and you'll want at least a third into the body. Push it into the body, set the head on it, and twist. Twisting makes it so we don't have to push super hard and squish any of the features. Once you have that, take your toothpick again and smooth that connection point all the way around. All right, take your body color again, and we're gonna make the arms. Take about as much clay as will fit in the arms, times 2. Roll it into a ball, and then start to roll it into a cylinder. And then as we did with the body, press the bottom and tap the edges around. Kind of for gumdrop shapes, I guess, is what we're going for. Set it in there, see if it's good size, and then we'll do that with the next one. Yep, that's good. And then size them up together, see if one is bigger than the other. You can take away some clay, or you can add some clay, depending. Put them on your body of your gnome, and see if they're the size you'd like them to be. Once you have your arms ready, take this tool, kind of has a pointed end to it, and just stick it in the bottom of the arm, roll it around a little bit, and then do that on both. This will be where our hands will go. For our hands, we'll use the same template portion as we used for the nose. Take a little bit of clay, roll it, and then test it, and then we'll roll it back into a ball. We'll do that with the next one as well, and then just size them up together and set them in those little arm indents that we made, kind of tapping them to make them secure. Now we'll put our arms on our body. Set your arm on your body and kind of tap the top portion. Do that with the other one. And again, you can use your toothpick to smooth those pieces together. Now for the fun part of customizing the body and the hat. So I've got a full YouTube tutorial on how to make a sweater pattern, but I'll just show you very quickly. You can make your sweater pattern by drawing some lines and going at an angle, just tapping your toothpick along the top one side and then the other. You can do that vertically all the way around or horizontally, or you can do little squiggles on your gnome, or you can do kind of a gingham pattern by just two lines, and then more lines. Or you can do little polka dots by adding little tiny pieces of clay all around, or pom-poms like this and just tapping them on. Or you could just make it kind of speckled like this. Or you could take little strings of clay, roll them out, and wrap them around your gnome. You can do the same with your hat. It's super fun to add a little pom-pom to the top, polka dots all around, or you can do lines, you can do all sorts of things on your hat. There's all sorts of ways you can customize your gnome. So I'd love to see how you guys make yours. That'd be awesome. So we're going to take our little guy, and if you're using the clay that's included in the kit, you'll bake it at 275 for 30 minutes, but we're gonna bake the hat and the body separately. So you'll bake them, and then once they're done baking, we'll put the beard on.